Hello everyone, and welcome to this Q&A video. And well, a couple of days ago I asked you guys to put your questions down in the comments below on the Q&A announcement, and well, I received a lot of questions, so thank you very much for all of them. And now it is time to answer them. And if you missed out on the Q&A and you didn't manage to ask questions but you have some questions, then feel free to comment them below and I can answer them in the comments. And yeah, is there anything else to say? I don't think. So let's get started with the first question. So the first 3 questions are coming from TM Becker's Gaming, and yeah, he asked more questions, but first of all I'm starting with these 3. So, are you ever gonna visit Greece? Well, I would say it's about 99% chance that no and 1% chance that yeah. I really don't see that at the moment. So, well, basically that's the answer, yeah. Are you good at football? I've never really been someone who sweat for football, or never really been someone who's doing that all the time. So I don't know if I'm good at it. I've never really been professional at it. Sometimes I played it for fun. It was a few years ago, so nowadays not really. But the question was that am I good at it? I would say that probably on a decent level, yeah, but I cannot really control where I'm shooting, so yeah. That's it. And when did we meet? Well, I know where did we meet. I know when did we meet, lol. It was an online session with Alex Zafro, and I wanted to put the footage and wanted to show it here, but I just don't have it anymore. I think it's deleted and I didn't even find it on my YouTube channel, so unfortunately I cannot show you, but I would have liked to show that. But yeah, I do remember. And well, you changed a lot since then, your voice and everything, so yeah. So I suppose that's it for the first 3 questions. Let's move on to, I suppose, more questions from you. The next 4 questions are coming from him as well. Do you like blonde hair? Well, I have no problem with it. I don't like it or hate it either. Do you have a girlfriend? No. Do you think that my F1 2016 career is going to be successful? I don't know. It depends on how good the game will be and how good you will be. And from here, at the moment, of course 2016 is not out yet, I think it will probably be good. That's what I think about it personally. When is our series going to be back? Well, if you didn't know it already, we had the series, well, basically sprint mode series with 3 laps, and it can be back anytime really. I have plenty of time nowadays, as it's obviously the summer break. It can be back anytime. We just need to have good races, and not races where we just destroy each other, and in a not fun way, if you know what I mean. Well, like it's happened in some of the races that I got involved in a crash, and then I dropped back to last and was basically like seconds off the last car. That's not a fun way to have banter, but with small incidents it could be. So overall, when is our series is going to be back? Well, anytime really, when we have time to really do it. Other than that, that's it. And yeah, I'm looking forward for it to be back. Yeah. So we have 3 more questions from him, the last 3. Let's answer the first one. Do you like blonde girls? And the previous question was, do you like blonde hair? Do you like blonde girls? Yeah. For this one I can surely say that yeah. Now for the next 2, do you like the quality of my videos? Can you do a shout out to my channel? Well, let's do both of them. So then, here we are on your channel. So first question was, what do you think about the quality of the videos? And now let's take a look, I suppose from the latest ones. Which one should we take a look at? Let's take a look at this quickly because the video is going to be long. So let's see, quality options. There's 1080p 60 FPS, so all I can say is that they are very good quality from this. And yeah, it is very good quality. That's my answer to your question. And the second part is, can you give a shout out? I think it was. Well, as you can see, go subscribe to his channel. He's actually quite underrated in my opinion with 161 subscribers. Probably deserves more. There's plenty of interesting stuff here. And, well, take a look at his channel for further, if you're interested. That's all I say, yeah. I may leave a link to his channel in the description because he asked for a shout out, then I will give it to him. That's simple as that. So yeah, that's it. So thank you for all the questions, and let's move on to the next ones. Actually, there's one more question from him. Could you tell us your daily routine? Well, these days during the summer break, it's pretty lazy. Mainly, I'm home at the moment. There will be, of course, like a week when I will not be at home. And when I'm home, you get up, breakfast, play a bit, and then the day goes, really. It's pretty lazy, to be honest, but yeah. It's been quite a long year. A lot of stuff happened, and I think I need to take a bit of rest. So yeah, that's it. So the next questions are coming from Muhammad Yanuardi, and the first one is Hungary had a F1 driver? Yeah, we had Joel Baumgartner in 2004, and well, yeah, there will be more questions about him as well, so that's all I say for now. Who's your favorite YouTubers? Well, I would say XOMage133, Wycons. Yeah, they are. Yeah, I'm not really. I of course like the big ones like Tim and Mark and Arva, but for me those two stand out the most. Yeah. Do you ever watch F1 in the circuit? You mean, do I go to the track? If you mean that, then the answer is haven't yet. I'm yet to do that. And I wanted to go out there a few times, talking about the Hungarian, but yeah, my dad didn't want to. Yeah, that's it really. What habits of teenager in Hungary? I don't think there's anything special really, which would stand out. And there's really nothing special. I think the habits are exactly the same as every country, so I don't really have an answer for this question. I already said about my one, so that's it. Nothing really. Is your father human? No, he's actually a very interesting type of alien, to be fair, and yeah, I don't know how is that possible to have an alien as a dad, you know. But well, the answer is obviously a human, yeah. What else could it be? Actually, no. My father is a dog. No. Finally, do you prefer F1 or football? I prefer F1. Next question is from Mother in a Mother Trucker. The interesting thing is that his name was different yesterday, so yeah, enough about that. Let's move on to what he asks. Why are you so inconsistent at uploading? And this is a good question, and I can finally answer it. The reason why I'm so consistent at uploading is because I upload whenever I have motivation to it, or I upload when there's a video ready, or when I have motivation to make a video. And that's not, it's not like that, okay, we'll make a video on the 10th of August at 2 o'clock. Exactly, the video will go up on the next day at 3 o'clock p.m. It's not like that. So that's why I'm inconsistent. I just upload whenever I feel like it. And that's why I'm disappointed if I get a pretty bad reaction to it, because I upload it for fun and because I enjoyed making it. But yeah, there will be also questions about this. And secondly, watch Lemon Party. Sorry, but no, just cannot be bothered. Next question is from Rampage Alka. What is your biggest dream? It's just too hard a question, really. I don't know, honestly, what's the answer to that. Biggest dream? It's just too hard a question. I don't know. You got me now. I don't know what's my biggest dream. Maybe that one day I will be the quickest driver out of everyone. Well, probably gonna stay as a dream. But this is just a tip. I don't know, really. You got me in this one. I don't know. The next question is from Marusha. React to the video which you found the most funny. And actually, I think he means on my YouTube channel. So, the funniest video on my YouTube channel, in my opinion. Well, it's been a long time since I uploaded that video, but I really want to show it because I laugh every time I see that. And well, let's go. So here it is. That is the video itself. That is my intro, and well, this is just a race with Titan Racing on F1 2013, and I found this video very funny. I will show you the funniest bits, and yeah, that's basically my answer to the question, which was the funniest video I created, in my opinion. So yeah, enjoy. One more thing that I will not react to it, actually. I will just show it to you, okay?
LOL. Bad boy. Wait. Yeah. Wait. That is the overtake of the year. You.
Taking a bit of damage to your diffuser. Do your best to drive around the problem.
The 21st. Yeah, can't. What the fuck was that? Because you're such a gay fanboy. Wait, I'm crying, baby. Gay. Marshall, zombie, Nevosh, Miloš. Utter fanboy, Maldo, Krasno, Gaydo, Faldo, Vuldo, Vigo.
The next questions are coming from Sergeant Shredder 579. Favorite driver of all time in F1? Sebastian Vettel. Favorite F1 race ever? 2012 Brazil or 2015 Hungary. Favorite football team? FC Barcelona. Thoughts on Gilles Villeneuve? I don't really have a lot of thoughts about him, to be honest. And, well, that's my answer, really. I don't really have a lot of thoughts about him. He was a good driver, for sure. And what phone do you have? Well, let me see. It says, well, I'm not good at the pronunciation, so HUAWEI Y360 U31. That's the name of it, apparently. Yeah, that's the name of the phone. If you could understand something from it, then that's good for you. I'm not really into to focus that much on what's their name, what's their anything. Just have one smartphone and that's it. Nothing else, yeah. So thank you for your questions, and well, let's move on then, shall we? The next questions are coming from Istvan Miklos Peter. Where would you like to have an F1 race? In which country? Well, of course, I do have my own home race, obviously Hungarian Grand Prix there, so I shouldn't really have something to wish for, but personally my wish would be if F1 would go to Le Mans, and the question was, where would you like to have an F1 race? And there wasn't a question saying that, is it possible? So I would like it to be in Le Mans, yeah. Another one. Okay, which was your favorite season you have ever seen in F1? Well, of course I saw a little bit from 2012, which was the very end of it. And I'm not sure if I could say that, obviously that was the best season in F1. But on what I could see, because I didn't see the entire season, I'm not too sure. So it's definitely between 2012 and 2013 for me. And since 2014, it's just not that good for me. And another one, if you would have your own team, who would be the drivers? What power unit would you use? And what would be the name of your team? Well, it's a good question. I think the drivers would be definitely Sebastian Vettel would be one of them. Not sure who would be the second one from Hamilton or Rosberg. I think it could probably be Hamilton, so that we can finally tell who's actually the better driver and not have speculations from people that, oh, if Hamilton and Seb would be on the same team, then Hamilton would destroy him, yeah. So that's why I would like them to be probably in the same team. What power unit? Probably V8. What would be the name of your team? Well, pretty simple. Richard F1 Racing Team. Or, yeah, that's it. Next questions are from Ryan Maguire. What seems to be your major malfunction? And unfortunately I don't understand it, so I cannot answer it. And well, sorry, yeah. Do you like Joe on 1-1? Yeah, he's the best guy I've ever seen in my entire life. He's a legend. And in all honesty, I don't know really what to say about that. Neither like or dislike, so do you like Twine? I'm not too sure why this is still a topic, by the way, or a question, because I remember last year getting the same sort of question. Do I like him? I don't know. I don't know this either. Sometimes I do, sometimes I really don't. And yeah, opinions on 2016, successful or unsuccessful. Well, we'll have to see about that. At the moment, it's impossible to tell what's going to happen, so we'll see, I guess. Next question, Champ92, your favorite F1 race? And as I said previously, in one of the questions, which was from Sergeant Shredder actually, my favorite race is either 2012 Brazil or 2015 Hungary. So yeah. Next questions are coming from Adams. What videos can we expect from you in the next couple of weeks? Yeah, videos. He said video. What videos can we expect? Mainly F1 videos for sure. I do have a few planned up. And despite the fact that some of the videos got disappointing, different type of videos like lightning strikes, weather videos got a little bit negativity. I will talk about this later because there are some questions about this. Despite that, I may upload that as well, but F1 for sure, there will be videos about it, and that's what I'm planning really. When are you going to hit 400 and 500 subs in your opinion? Well, currently I have 391, so probably in a month, because the growth is pretty slow. Well, not really within a month. I think maybe like 2 or 3 weeks I might hit 400, and then 500, I'm not too sure about 500 to be honest. 500 can be around maybe October. or November, I'm not too sure. And yeah, thoughts about F1 this season, and what made you angry about F1 last time on Twitter. So yeah, those two questions are kind of connected to each other. Thoughts about F1 this season. Despite the fact that in this season we had plenty of exciting races, I still don't like this season, and it's probably because of the fact that I'm obviously a Sebastian and a Nico Rosberg fan, and I quite dislike Lewis Hamilton, so that's probably one of the reasons why it's not enjoyable for me. But general thoughts that the racing is improved, but I'm not going to talk about Ferrari because there will be questions about that as well, so that's also a disappointment. What made you angry about F1 last time on Twitter? Yeah, basically on Twitter I sent a tweet saying sick of everything, and basically I was angry about, because I had many races where I was just mad, raging, and didn't enjoy it whatsoever. So I was basically mad because I thought that, well, German Grand Prix, it's probably Rosberg's home track. I mean, that's probably going to be a race where he will win. But no, he gets a shit start, and later on he gets a bullshit penalty, and then everyone starts blaming him again that he pushed off Verstappen. And this is of course another thing which can lead on to arguments saying that it was Rosberg's fault. This is also making me sick, that everything is Rosberg's fault, nothing is Hamilton's fault, neither Verstappen's fault. That's also which made me mad, and the fact that Hamilton gained on Rosberg on this race. Also, the thing also what annoyed me during the time when I was raging on Twitter, that on Skype, every time I hear that the people are just saying that the Hungarian Grand Prix was shit, which was shit, but I don't want to hear it every time. Like I feel like that they're just trying to take the piss out of me, that your Hungary GP was shit, and I feel like that I need to feel bad about this, and I cannot argue back that it was a good race, because it obviously wasn't, but I just can't do anything about it, and that's what annoys me. And yeah, I think I do have the right to be annoyed, and I don't think I should be laughed at for being mad, because I have been laughed at for being mad. But yeah, that's all really. Not too sure if I'm gonna watch the next race. I was really pissed off about F1, and that's why I stopped dedicating my profiles to F1, and I dedicate them to other hobbies which I do, which are buses, making photographs of buses, and also, as the profile picture is, they're like weather photos, sunrise, all sorts of stuff really, yeah. So that's the little rant about F1, the current F1. But in general, I do like F1, I play F1 games every day, pretty much, so yeah, that's my rant about F1. Done and dusted. Next questions are from Silver Scuderia 57. What do you think about Ferrari performance situation right now? That it is just horrible. They are in a horrible situation, and their performance is bad as well. And I can say that almost officially now they are slower than Red Bull, and Red Bull has passed them. Or you can actually, I heard that that Red Bull didn't pass them, just the Ferrari dropped back. Either way, they are behind Red Bull, which is not a good thing to see for me. And I'm not too sure, I think at the beginning of the season I remember that it was like Ferraris were on the podium. Vettel was there about in third or fourth, China was second, could have won in Melbourne, but since then Ferrari is just disappearing off the podium, and because they drop behind Red Bull, that's why. And that's also another thing which makes me a bit what is the correct word for it, sad or disappointed. And yeah, as I said, this is also a reason why I had a bit of a rant last time, but I talked about the rant before. Did you ever went to a Grand Prix? Not yet. As I said, I wanted to go to a Grand Prix like in 2013 or 14, but my dad didn't think the same way. Maker reacting to old videos. I think I've done that actually, not too sure when. History of my channel, the way I started YouTube. You can search for that on my channel. Yeah. And congrats for almost 400 subscribers. Thank you very much. Yeah, that's it. Next question from Titan of Racing. Will you get an Xbox One or PS4 to play from 2016? That's a good question, and I really have doubts on what will happen with me in terms of F1 2016 or just something in general. And I don't know really on what's going to happen. My aim would be probably a PC, so that the games what I have already, I could play them with a better, of course with better FPS and everything. So I would like a PC, or I'm not too sure which one to be honest. Maybe PS4, since I had PS3 and PS4 before. So yeah, that's it really. I don't really know what's gonna happen. We'll see what happens. Next question from Henry Wardell. Belgian Grand Prix predictions. I'm not really usually a person who is good at predictions or really likes predictions, to be honest. Well, I really don't have a clue on what's going to happen. I heard that that this might be the Grand Prix where Hamilton will take an engine penalty. It will probably start from lower on the grid. So if that's the case, then maybe Rosberg will win again. But who knows what happens with Red Bull or Ferrari. So yeah, that's my answer. Next question comes in from Avi Jeremix. Do you believe that Nico Rosberg will win the championship this year? I honestly don't know. It's, at the moment, it can be both him or Hamilton winning the title. But if you look at what happened in Germany, then you have to doubt that Nico Rosberg will win the championship. Why? Apparently, during his stop-and-go penalty, he had a stopwatch issue. Okay. And if he gets bad start like he got in Germany, then he will also not be able to do it. And also, if the FIA give him penalty for absolutely everything which is not even his fault, then he will not win the championship. And if Hamilton will not get penalized for pushing off drivers off track, which didn't happen this season, it actually happened during last season. I think in Japan and USA, it was probably in Bahrain as well, that he just forced Nico off at turn 1, and apparently it's racing when Nico Rosberg will be at fault for every collision he does. And it's not even collision, what am I talking about? It was just, yeah, I don't want to go into details actually. So, because that's not the part of the question, do you believe that Nico Rosberg will win the championship this year? I don't know at the moment. Of course, Hamilton will take two engine penalties, I think. So he will probably lose points on those races. But as I said, I don't know yet. We'll see what happens, and basically that's my answer to the question. They both have a chance at the moment. Next questions are from Combined YouTuber. Will you get F1 2016? And I'm not too sure, because for me to get F1 2016 I would need to get either a new PC or a console, and plus the game. Now, just to get PC itself or a console itself, that's also a big amount of money. Now to get the game, that's also a bit more money. So I don't know what will happen, and I cannot say yes or no at the moment. We'll see what happens. When do you aim to get 400 subs by? Well, I'm on 391 at the moment. As of recording, it's a 390 subs Q&A. And I'm hoping to pass that in the next couple of days. Or weeks, actually, yeah. And, well, yeah, that's it. Your favorite video ever in your channel and my channel. This is my favorite from your channel, and I think it might be one of your most successful ones with 10 likes actually. So this is from you, and from my one I showed you in this video, that race, yeah. So there you go. More questions from him. Best YouTuber ever in our Skype community? You don't say yourself. Well, probably Titan Racing then, if not me. Best F1 track and driver of all time. Best F1 track, I will say Monaco. And driver of all time, Michael Schumacher. Do we have a rivalry together? Well, kind of, yes, but I'm not too sure really. Let's say yeah. Yes. Next question from Adi Paraviera. What is your laptop/PC specs? Well, I will show a picture then. I know it's Hungarian, but I think you can find out a couple of details by looking at this even, so yeah, here you go. How old are you this year? 16 years old. Next questions are from Wheelspin in 7th Gear. What are your favorite tracks to drive on F1 games? Monaco, Monza, Canada, Brands Hatch. That's it. I see a lot of people using assist because they think it makes them faster or just lazy. What do you think? Example F1 2013 or general? Well, what I think is that basically people are being afraid. Like, for example, as they start the game, they obviously have them on. But when they turn it off, for example, turn the ABS off, then they realize that they're locking up. And when they turn off traction control, they realize that they're spinning out. And the reason why this happens, because obviously with assists, you don't need to manage the brakes and don't need to manage the traction. But when you turn them off, you need to manage it. But of course, if you never managed it, then it's not going to work if you put on 100% throttle and 100% brakes. You will lock up, and obviously with the acceleration you will spin out. And that's what you need to learn, to manage it. To slowly put on the power and to manage the brakes, to not go all the way 100% on the brakes, because that will obviously lock up. You need to learn how to manage it. And yeah, I've done that. So that's what I think about this. If Sev would be gay, would you support him? Yes. And I don't know if I really need to explain why, because their performance on track is not connected to themselves outside the circuit. How much do the likes, dislikes, hate bother you in your YouTube career? Have you noticed the one on this video? Well, let me just show you then. Well, as you can see on this Q&A announcement, it's here as well. Again, 8 dislikes. So the question was, which is here as well actually, how much do the dislikes and hate bother you in your YouTube career? Well, the dislikes and the views, I honestly made a rant about this before, but then I realized I was wrong. So it's tough, and it's obviously annoying to see that the fake dislikers are still here, but there's nothing I can do. And I'm actually not going to tell you what my strategy is against them. And all I can say is that from now on, I will not care really. And I will do the videos just for the sake of the fact that I do those videos and they're good in my opinion. And from then, yeah. So what he means is probably those stupid comments which I actually found on one of the, wait, let me just show you that. 1 second. So here in Heavy Rain, for example, comments like this, that my videos are much better than yours. Like, first of all, they are not, and this also proves that no. And basically, well, I don't need to really care about them, because that's his opinion, and my opinion is not the same as his one. So everyone can have their own opinion. Everyone can like or dislike my content. and unfortunately everyone can also have accounts to dislike it, but there's nothing I can do about it. So that's pretty much it on what I think about the haters and the dislikers and stuff. They are annoying, but well, from now on I don't really care about them, so yeah. Next question from Sandro Dulis. What do you think about the situation in F1? Is it a dead sport? Well, I talked about this during the video, and it's a pretty bad situation at the moment in my opinion, and it's probably dying a bit. Like, this season there hasn't, well, actually there have been 3 winners this season, and in the recent years, I think during the Red Bull era, we had more than 3 winners this season. So this is definitely, during the recent years with the Mercedes dominance, there are less winners. And that's obviously not good for the sport, and because it's too predictable that it's either going to be Hamilton or Rosberg. So a lot of people will be like, who are not really F1 fans, that it's either going to be Hamilton or Rosberg. So what's the point of watching this shit? So it's a little bit dying at the moment, especially that if Hamilton asks for the rules, then they will change the rules, as you saw with the radio ban. So yeah, and that's what I think at the moment. The next questions are from Marusha. How good are you at dealing with haters? Well, I think I showed it in the previous question. Yeah, how good I am at that? I probably pay too much attention to them, to be honest. That's something to learn, really, how to ignore properly. Lol. What are the most ridiculous comments you received on your channel? Well, the thing is that I could show them, but then that's totally wrong. And I tell you why it's totally wrong, because then I will give them the attention. So then people will be like, oh, I can write negative comments to this guy and I will get more attention, because people will see my comments, and I will even be shouted out. So no, I will not show the most ridiculous comments I received. I did receive ridiculous comments, but they will not get attention. They will not get that, because I think the majority of the people do that for attention or to make the uploader pissed off. Next question comes in from him. And how many dollars do you get from YouTube? Actually none, because I don't monetize my videos. Well, apparently monetization is on, but I don't have it connected, so technically no money from YouTube. So you cannot say that I'm doing it for the money, lol. And ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived to the final question of the Q&A, which is coming from FS Gaming HD. Can you plug my channel, please? Who's your favorite driver apart from Vettel? Well, I guess let's start with the second question. Who's your favorite driver apart from Vettel? And he is Nico Rosberg. And well, you wanted me to plug your channel, here it is. Take a look at this channel, and yeah, if you want to check it out, and that's it. Well, that's it then. The video is over. Thank you guys for the questions, and I hope I answered them well. If you have any response, you can feel free to let me know in the comment section below. Other than that, thank you guys for watching. Also, massive thanks to the ones who watched the entire video from the beginning to the end. You can also let me know if you are one of them. And yeah, see you guys next time for my next video, which will be soon. Don't worry. Goodbye.